All right. The stuff in the middle here is clear acrylic gel medium, and this is watercolor paint. What I'm doing is I'm dipping my brush in water. I'm taking brown. I'm mixing it in here. I'm washing my brush with water. I'm taking gel medium. I'm putting it here. And little by little, I'm mixing the color into it until I have the color I want. I'm looking for sort of a warm brownish color, so what I did was I mixed the acrylic gel medium, brown, a little yellow, and a little orange, okay? In order to test it out to see if it's transparent, you're going to need to take a pencil, scribble on the paper, and you're going to have to take your transparent glaze and you're going to have to paint over the pencil. If you see color but you still see the pencil lines, it's transparent. If you don't see any color, then you need to add more color, and if it's opaque, then you don't want to mess up your picture, so that means you need to add more gel medium. So I want to add a little more color, but I don't want it to be opaque, so it's hard to find that balance. Okay. All right. Let's see. So that's messed up. So now I go here. That's transparent, but it's the color I want. Good. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to paint over the skin color as evenly as possible over both the light and the shadows. You want it to look nice and even, but what you want to do is you're changing the color from brown to brown from black and white, but you want to still be able to see all the shadows through the paint. Okay? Now, I mixed a color for the hair by using some acrylic gel medium and yellow and a little bit of brown. Okay? So I've got this color. It's got the clear medium in it. It's got a little bit of brown, a little bit of yellow. I'm mixing a hair color. Okay, again, I want to make sure that I didn't mess up and make it bad and opaque. I want to make sure it's good and transparent but still has color in it. So now, paint over the light parts, paint over the shadow, paint over everything. It's going to tint the photograph, but because it's transparent, it's going to turn it yellow, and I'll still see the shadows through the color. If you do it wrong, grab another photograph and try again. Paint over the shadow parts as well as the light parts. Don't leave any part unpainted. Now, I've decided I'm going to give her blue eyes, so get a thin brush, and I mixed this gel medium with a little bit of blue, okay? I test it out to make sure it's actually transparent, but that I can still see blue. And now I'm going to paint the pupil and the iris of her eye blue, but I'll leave the white part white. Okay, so what you end up with is, if you compare it to the black and white one, it kind of looks like a colorized photograph, like a black and white photograph that's had color added to it. Now the reason why we're doing this is because you're going to take your artwork that you shaded and you're going to take your picture that you shaded and drew, and you're actually going to paint the clear acrylic gel medium over it. And it's going to have color, but the color is going to be transparent, so you're going to be able to see the shading through the color. Practice on black and white Xerox of a photograph first, just to make sure that it looks good. If it doesn't look good, you can always get another one, and that way you don't risk messing up your own artwork. Here are some pencil drawings completed by 7th grade students that they will now add color to using this technique.